Well, back to another Fed, and we're back with the actual football, brother. Yes, we had the international break. Yes, we had a piss result against Israel, and I could even argue a pisser result against the Czech Republic because it was the 12th choice team that they put out. But it's 4 points. We move on. Hopefully, that gained them confidence for the playoffs. Haha, no, it didn't. Well, if it did, fuck me, that just shows you where our head's at. But now we're back to the league here, and it's Rangers taking on big Dundee United. And now, Dundee United obviously out of the league for a couple of seasons. I say a couple of seasons, I actually can't even when did they go out? I can't even remember. Because it's been a while since I've used their kits on pro clubs, like, I'll tell you that much, and that's how I could normally base it off of. But in terms of Dundee United, Shankland returns after 6 weeks out. Now, he obviously got picked in Steve Clarke's Scotland team, and the more you look at that decision, it's like, what the fuck are you doing, you rat? But yeah, he's back. Obviously that's not good, because I rate Shankland. Like, I mean, I would have took him over Roof. Shots fired, but we'll get a back Roof, because if I don't back Roof, there's a guy in the comments that says he's going to batter me because you can't say anything about Rangers players in case you hurt their feelings. No, mate, let's just get straight into the business here. If someone's shit, I'm going to say they're shit regardless of who the fuck they are. You know what I mean? We can't just gloss over it. Oh, let's finish fucking second for the rest of our lives and claim all our players are great. No. What kind of mentality is that? That's fucking weak mentality. That's pish mentality. If someone's shit, we're saying they're shit. Well, at least I am. I'm not going to be a sheep and be a fucking bottle job and say they're all great. When in reality, it's been performances this season. I mean, like Roof against Hamilton, he was fucking dog shit. I mean, that's the truth. Fucking dog shit is the word. That is the bottom line there. You know what I mean? No one can argue that with me. I mean, honestly, I said if Morelos was on, even Itten. I mean, Itten, I know it's early days, I'm not going to deny that, but his performance was fucking dog shit. Doesn't matter if he's new, he's been there 20 years. Doesn't matter if he's been there since fucking 1984. I mean, it doesn't change the fact it was a pish performance from him. But we move on, and yeah, you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of it. But Shankland returns. He's obviously going to be a danger man in that aspect, because he does bang in the goals, but yet he hasn't actually banged in a Premiership goal. We haven't conceded obviously yet, so I could definitely see him scoring against us. That would kind of be like a fairy tale start to his Premiership tally. But in terms of who we're going to go with, I mean, I think it will more or less be a similar team to what went out against Hamilton. Hadji obviously got his goal, his confidence, we back up. Now, I don't know how he did on international duty. I knew they drew one each with Northern Ireland when they were winning 1-0. They were doing the 10 men, and yeah, they kind of bottled that. Like, but I mean, you can't blame that on him. You know, I mean, that's just the way it is. But in terms of the team, I think McLaughlin is definitely still starting in nets. I mean, Al McGregor's gonna have to do something about him. He's gonna have to hope McLaughlin concedes to actually get back into the team, because you can't take a guy out, right, that is just not conceded a goal yet, because that's a great omen. You know what I mean? But you look at Steve Clarke. He obviously doesn't think the fucking same. He thinks fucking clean sheets, man. They're pish. You know what I mean? Fuck. Oh, are they that pish that we can't fucking keep one against the Czech Republic job squad? Oh, I still can't get over that game. That was embarrassing. That was worse than Roof's. Fucking way worse than Roof's performance, man, against Hamilton. That was pish. But I mean, key player wise, Kent likes a Barisic. They'll all be starting well and truly. I mean, Ryan Kent has been the main man this season. No one can argue it. No one can even debate it. But in terms of this game, Dundee United obviously this season, it's kind of like an up and down season. They've had some great results. They've had some unlucky, and then they've had some pretty shit. Like getting beat 4-0 against Kelly was a bit of a shocker in my opinion. And if Kelly can beat them 4-0, that says to me that we could very easily turn them over. Because like the way they played against Celtic, it was actually not like your typical SPL special park the bus 11 defenders. defenders behind the ball and just fucking hope for the best. I mean, they're actually playing with intent on the counter attack and shit. So if they play like that, it'll be a more easier game for us, I believe, because they'll be bringing more bodies out forward. So I think we'll win. I think we'll win. But I believe the clean sheet here will come to an end. I'm going to go with 3-1. Going to go with Roof and a Kent brace and Shankland to get the goal for Dundee United. So yeah, until next time, peace.